Propaganda or not, in Nigeria today, we cannot deny the fact that the spat of insecurity is increasing in arithmetic, permit me to use the word geometric progression every day, every second of the day. Hello and welcome to Global Happenings Today TV. We have two news to render. We'll jam them into one. First is coming from the CJN, who are already giving it hot to the president of Nigeria. In fact, they put it to him that Nigeria is a failed state, and this is actually their kindred talking. And of course, Amaechi have decided to speak on what has transpired and what he is doing in Ebonyi and what he wants the southeastern governors to do going forward. Before we go into the news, like and subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button. Beside it, you see a bell notification icon. Please click on it to get notified as soon as we update our channel on YouTube. Okay, let's start exactly with what CGN said. The coalition of Northern Group CNG, had warned that Nigerian under President Muhammad Buhari can by all standards of judgment be categorized a failed state, even as the former Speaker of the House of Representatives, Gali Naaba, expressed concern over the deepening distrust in the country, saying the current leadership has created mistrust amongst Nigerians. Naaba, who spoke at the Maitama Sule Leadership Lecture Series at the Nasarawa State University with the theme Constitution, Constitutionalism and the Future of Nigeria, organized by the student wing of the CNG, stressed the need for the federal government to secure the nation's forest amidst increasing in kidnapping and banditry. More has to be done by the federal government to secure our forest, he said. On the review of the nation's constitution, he said Nigeria needs a new constitution as against the amendment of the 1999 constitution to accommodate emerging issues of good governance for the greater interest of all Nigerians. Naaba also stressed the need for the federal government to do more in terms of developing and expanding the nation's economy. Naaba also said Nigerian politics must be deregulated because the nation cannot expand its economy without deregulating politics, and this deregulation comes in form of the control that political parties have been subjected to under the governor in the state. Also speaking at the event, spokesperson of the CNG, Abdul Aziz Suleiman, lamented that by all standards of judgment, Nigeria can today be categorized as a failed state under the current administration, having disintegrated to a point where basic conditions and responsibilities of a sovereign government no longer function properly. Nigeria can also be said to have failed as the government appears to be losing the necessary element of stability, which are effectiveness and legitimacy. Likewise, the nation has weakened and its standard of living declined, introducing the possibility of total government collapse. Virtually all the characteristics of that qualifies Nigeria to be categorized a failed state have manifested in the last 5 years: loss of control of its territory and of the monopoly on the legitimate use of physical force, and inability to provide public services. The Nigerian central government has today become so weak and ineffective that it has an inability to raise support and has little practical control over much of its seaways, highways and forests. Hence, there is a non-provision of public services. Already, widespread corruption and criminality, intervention of state and non-state actors, the appearance of refugees and involuntary movement of populations have become the order of the day, compounded by a sharp economic decline, Suleiman said. This one is coming from CNG. They're kinsmen talking, and they're not sparing him. They're telling him putting it to him the way it is, without even caring whose air is being good. But of course, Amaechi have decided to clear the air very quickly. The former Minister of Aviation, that's in First Republic, that's Chief Mbazulike Amaechi, Wednesday stated that Igbo leaders' discussion with President Muhammad Buhari some days ago was targeted at finding lasting peace within the southeast geopolitical zone of the country. Chief Amaechi, who noted that the president was happy to receive the Igbo delegation, added that we are expecting a positive result. Well, according to him, a few days ago, I had a small delegation of selected Igbo elders and leaders to see the president of Nigeria on the growing tempo of violence in Nigeria, especially in the southeast. The president was happy to receive our delegation, and our discussion was frank, sincere, and all targeted at finding peace, and through reconciliation we are expecting a positive result. I have come to Ebonyi State to brief the governor, who is the chairman of the Southeast Governors Forum, and seek their support in our effort to find peace. Well, the former aviation minister, who expressed worry over the spate of violence which led to the bringing down of some policemen and civilians within the region, appealed to all who may have been involved in this crime to please cease fire and give peace a chance. According to him, and I quote him, "I'm deeply worried and pained by the spate of violence to which some policemen and civilians were brought down. I'm appealing to all who may be involved in these crimes to please cease fire and give peace a chance, whether they are IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, or MASOB, or known or unknown, or agents of any organ or personality, to please stop it now. You can never achieve peace or reconciliation through violence. As the only surviving member of the government of the First Republic, I appeal to all to respect my age and let me help to make peace before returning to my maker." Oh, God bless you, sir. You are rare. You're one in a million. May God keep you for the Southeasterners, for Nigeria, for a very long time. What a man of wisdom. Now, this is where they say, where grey hair, white hair equals wisdom. There are some people who have white hair. That white hair, honestly, it's just white hair for white hair's sake. It has no wisdom in it at all. This one has. I want to celebrate you. I pray the Lord keeps you longer, sir. Okay, but looking at what CNG has said, they just hit the nail on the head. That's those. Leave propaganda. What is at stake? What are the characteristics of the failed state? Does Nigeria meet those characteristics? If it is yes, please leave sentiment and religiousness out of it. Leave ethnicity out of it and tell yourself the truth. Look at yourself in the mirror and call yourself the name who you are truly, and stop deceiving yourself. Even if you want to play to the gallery, even if you want to say, no, it's my brother, I don't want to say the truth, it's no problem. But when every day you keep listening to news, keep hearing the level of insurgent and banditry going on in the north. Now, if the southerner was to be the president, a lot would have been said. Oh yes, it is because the southern president does not have the whole nation at heart. Look at the way he's keeping quiet and is allowing agents of insecurity to bedevil the north. But it's good that it's another president. So it's not a case of you calling names. It's a case of please sit at the round table and tell ourselves the truth. Are we going to be going through this part of ethnicity always, instead of looking at competency? Are we going to be going through this part of always, shedding our brother simply because he's our brother and not saying the truth and let them face the full wrath of the law? Well, the ball is in our court as a country, and it's also in our court as Nigerians. That's where we're going to wrap it up. Last meeting in our comment section. Do you agree with what CNG has said and what Amaechi said concerning giving peace a chance in